Comics talk a lot about dating, you know, and how it's hard. And it is. Dating is hard. Dating is hard. And dating is hard for me too, you know, because I'm married. Can be rough. Can be rough in the streets, you know. But you do what you can. No, I'm joking. Dating is hard, though, in your 30s, because, like, once you enter your 30s, you're supposed to stop lying about who you are, you know, and what you represent. You're supposed to be honest, right? You're supposed to be honest. But the challenging thing is that, you know, you're also supposed to be confident. And sometimes, you know, honesty and confidence don't really align. Like this girl once told me, she was like, a real man knows how to fix a car. And with the utmost confidence, I had to be like, bitch, I don't have a car. Where do we go from here? But it's good, you know, it's good to be honest, good to be honest about the compatibility, you know, possibility, and just to make sure you're a good match, because as you get older, you know, you don't want to waste people's time anymore, you know? Like I was hanging out once with this girl, I had rollerbladed to her house, and I was in her kitchen, you know, barefoot, because she made me take the skates off, and I noticed that she had 2 pieces of bread left, but not 2 end pieces. She had an end piece and then a regular piece, which meant that she eats her bread in order, and I had to leave. I don't have that kind of structure in my life. And the bread was still sealed with that little blue twist tie. She went through an entire loaf of bread without losing that little blue twist tie, and that's a level of responsibility that I'm not on at all. 2 pieces into a loaf of bread, I lose that twist tie, so then I gotta tie my bag into a knot, and then when I come back later for a sandwich, I have to cut the bag open because I tied the knot too tight. And I only wanted 1 sandwich, but now I gotta make 3 to give myself extra bag space to tie another knot. So it's like, let's be honest, I'm not gonna be able to meet her needs. I skated home, back to my wife. Glad some of y'all enjoyed that joke. Because, you know, I live in Los Angeles, and I do that joke around Los Angeles, and I'll be honest, you know, people, they don't like it. They get uncomfortable. They tense up, you know, because they're gluten-free. They can't process it. Yeah, aging is an interesting thing, especially, like, watching your parents. Like, as you get older, your parents are also getting older. And that's a weird thing to see, like, something that would kind of represent as sort of the pillar of strength, kind of grow more weak and more feeble. And, like, my mom retired recently, and I read that people can die early in retirement if they feel like they lose a sense of purpose or just kind of feel like they're not needed in the world anymore. And obviously, like, I love my mother to death, so I'm doing everything that I can to make sure that she feels purpose and that she feels needed, you know? So every week I call her and I borrow $1,000. I need you. And that PlayStation. But you can't just do it on a whim. She got questions. She's like, what's it for? I'm like, hey, you know, honestly, it's kind of for you. Yeah, I'm buying you more time. Because I love you.
I did. I went to the University of Hawaii, where I majored in biochemistry. And I actually finished college when I was just 20 years old. How about that? It's pretty impressive, right? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't graduate. I just got up one day and I was like, all right, I'm finished. It's a bad student, man. Never good at paying attention in class, but hey, neither was Albert Einstein. And now him and his brother run one of the most successful bagel chains in America. So, good. Big breakfast crowd. Good. Yeah. It's a bad student, man. My first semester, I had to call my mother at 3 o'clock in the morning from jail. And I was like, Mom, me and my roommate were arrested for taking mushrooms and running naked through the school campus. And yeah, she was irate. She was like, my life savings for you to get an education. Shouldn't you know by now that it's my roommate and I? I tour the country for this, full time. I got to travel on a budget, dude. I flew in on Spirit Airlines, which was exciting. I didn't know garbage trucks could fly. Yeah, I got a deal I couldn't pass up. Los Angeles to Denver with a layover in Honolulu. And if you haven't flown Spirit, you can just imagine your elementary school bus with wings. They have the planes painted bright yellow to make them easy to locate when they crash in the ocean. It's It's not my first choice, but I do get Spirit Airlines miles every time I use my EBT card. So. This guy's got a bit of a lag. I'm not going to say it's ghetto, but I was seated next to someone who had an emotional support raccoon. I'll tell you the rule of thumb, Coast Springs, okay? You know it's going to be bad when the plane ticket was cheaper than the Uber to the airport. They make their money with upsells. That's how it's done. They give you the ticket for cheap. They charge you money for everything else, you know? An example, I recently flew from Los Angeles to Atlanta for $42. Bringing my carry-on bag was $55. And I complained to the woman at the desk. I'm like, how is it more to bring my bag than to bring myself? So on the way home, I just bought 2 seats and put my bag in one of them. Thank you. Yeah, that's a hack you can use. It is. You'll have nobody next to you and $13 left over for a bottle of water. Yeah. There you go. If you don't think I was funny, at least you learned something. So. Spirit allows 1 free personal item per traveler. I strongly recommend that it be a parachute. Recently changed their motto from always an adventure to may the odds be ever in your favor. One time they gave me my boarding pass, and for departure time, it just said, hopefully.
Like, I don't care anymore. Like, not that I'm like a criminal or anything, like shit like that. Like, I still have the criminal mentality every once in a while, like, because I never was like a criminal in my teenager, 20-year-old years, but I hung around them. So when I see shit unattended, I'm like, fuck. That fucking lady just walked away from her purse, dude. I'll sit there and stare at it. My fucking criminality just comes out of my head, just like, oh, dude, this fucking dumb lady, dude. If I was 17, I'd dip, dude. I would have dipped. I would have grabbed that shit. I would have been out, dude. Your shit would have been in the garbage. I would have grabbed all the shit that's important. Boom. I wouldn't have took her ID. That's fucked up. You gotta go to the DMV. That's fucked up, man. I mean, yeah, steal her money, but fucking leave her ID. Don't be a fucking asshole. She gotta wait in line all day to get another license. She gotta wait 4 to 6 weeks. She can't fly. Come on, dude. That's just mean at that point, dude. You already robbed her. I mean, Jesus Christ, what do you want to do? Cause her inconvenience now?